crocheters, have you ever considered creating a stunning mosaic crochet pattern, but you're not ready to dive into a big blanket like this one? Well, today I have 19 quick and easy mosaic crochet patterns that you can whip up today to get you started on your mosaic crochet journey. These quick and easy mosaic crochet patterns will give you a taste of mosaic crochet without the time commitment of a big Afghan. But chances are you're going to fall in love with this technique and want to take on a larger project anyways. These patterns are great for a quick win and for using up your stash. Before we get into the patterns, let me tell you a little bit about what mosaic crochet is. I like to use overlay mosaic crochet, and it is a colorwork technique that is basically just stripes. That's right, you're just using one color per row and fastening off and starting back again at the beginning of the pattern. You're using only 2 basic stitches, single crochet in the back loop only and double crochet in the front loop only, 2 rows down below, and that's what we use to cover the stripe that we don't want to see. It is simpler than it looks, and after you create a small little project, you'll be ready to tackle on a bigger project in no time. And now for the patterns. The first one looks something like this. It is the Mosaic Squares Coaster. This is a quick little coaster mug rug that's basically just a swatch of the pattern tutorial to teach you how to do this. I have a tutorial on my website, both written, the chart, and the video tutorial on my website. You're going to use a bit of worsted weight yarn and a size H 5mm hook. This is probably the quickest mosaic crochet pattern that's on my blog. You can work this up in less than an hour. Find this pattern at juniperandoaks.com. The next pattern on the list introduces you to a different type of mosaic crochet. It's called interlocking mosaic crochet. You're going to be using this different mosaic technique to make up a mug rug. That way you learn it nice and easy, real quick, easy peasy. For this one, instead of crocheting across, fastening off, going back to the beginning, crocheting across, fastening off, you're going to be going down and across in the same color and then switching colors and doing down and back again with the same color. So you'll still be switching colors. It'll be kind of like 2 rows of one color, 2 rows of another color, 2 rows of the one color, 2 rows of another color. So pretty similar, just a little bit different. There are advantages to both types of mosaic crochet, so why not give them a try? For this mug rug, you're going to need a bit of worsted weight yarn and a size H 5mm hook. You can find the pattern for the interlocking mosaic crochet mug rug on Brianna K Designs. Sticking to that mug rug theme, there's the Love You Coaster. This is a great quick and easy pattern that you can crochet up for that last minute Valentine's Day gift or to share love with that special someone. For this one, you'll use scraps of a sport weight, lightweight number 2 yarn and a size C 3mm hook. You can get the free mosaic chart at youcancrochet.co.uk. And here's another mug rug. This is called Mosaic Diamonds Mug Rug. This has a chart, written instructions, and a video tutorial for the overlay mosaic crochet pattern. So whichever method of patterns that you like to use, you'll end up with this gorgeous diamond mug rug. You'll use a lightweight DK number 3 weighted yarn and a size G 4mm hook. You can find this pattern at mycrochetspace.com. Ready to tackle a little bit bigger project? We're moving on to hot pads. This one's called the Mosaic Crochet Hot Pad, and you can find it on Joy of Motion Crochet. You'll use worsted weight and a size I 5.5mm hook. And here we also get to have a little bit of fun because instead of working back and forth in a straight line, you're going to be working in the round. So what you do is you crochet in a circle and then kind of flatten the tube that you get and seam it together, and then you have a thick pot holder or hot pad. It's beautiful and functional for your kitchen. Another mosaic crochet in the round pattern is the plus side bobble. This is a Christmas ornament that you crochet the bit and you put the Christmas bobble inside and you have this beautiful overlay mosaic. You can make this in traditional Christmas colors or make the colors even more personalized for a special gift for a friend. This pattern calls for a bit of worsted weight yarn and a size H 5mm hook, and you can find this pattern at Juniper and Oaks. And if you like crocheting these bobbles, I have a list of other crochet bobbles with different stitch techniques. You can go ahead and check those out as well. To make this ornament, you're going to need to have a clear plastic bobble from like a craft store, or you can use chipped ornaments that you no longer like to put on your tree and reduce, reuse, recycle. The next pattern is another mosaic crochet Christmas bobble for your Christmas tree. This one's from Hand Jan Crochet. This one also used worsted weight yarn, but a smaller size C 2.75mm hook to make the mosaic crochet pattern a little bit tighter. You're going to fill this with a plastic bobble. You can even use polyfill for this pattern since the fabric is so tightly woven. That would be a great stash buster project, just telling you. Okay, you know I love plants. So this next pattern is called the Mosaic Squares Plant Pot Cover. It uses that Mosaic Squares from the coaster we saw earlier, but we're making it in the round for a plant pot cover. You're going to use worsted weight yarn in a size H 5mm hook. The pattern comes in 2 different sizes for like a little minier pot and a little bit bigger one. So let's spruce up those plants with this plant pot cover. You can find that pattern on my website. While we're sprucing up those plants, why don't you make the geometric plant cozy? This features bulky weight yarn in a size J 6mm hook. If you're looking to use up bulky weight yarn for a project, make this pattern and make your plants happy. That pattern was brought to you by Simply Melanie Jane. Go check it out. Mosaic crochet is a great technique for creating a fashion statement, and you know, this hat is no exception. This hat comes from Marley Bird, and it is created working in the round with some decreases to make the perfect fit for your head. You're going to be using a medium weight worsted yarn for this pattern in a size G 4.5mm hook. Don't you just love that cute pom-pom? The next pattern is the Peaks and Pillars pillow, and this is one of my patterns. This was one of my first mosaic crochet patterns that I ever created, and it is just so cozy and intricate and fun to have in your living room. This is a great pattern to crochet when you're ready to move beyond the basic swatches of like a mug rug. Why not move to a pillow pattern? This is a very beginner-friendly pattern, and I do have a video tutorial that walks you through on how to do the Peaks and Pillars pattern. This is a fun mountain-themed pattern. This pattern calls for a size J 6mm hook and worsted weight yarn. Another pillow pattern to try comes from LME Designs. Her pattern is called the Simply Love Mosaic Cushion Cover. Instead of a pillow cover in the UK, they call it cushion cover. For this pattern, only the heart section is done in mosaic crochet, and then the blue sections are just worked in double crochet, making it a quick and easy project. This one calls for a medium worsted weight yarn or a size H 5mm hook. If you're like me, you're always pretty last minute on picking up gifts, especially for like teacher gifts or gifts for the boss, something like that. So I end up usually giving gift cards. Well, this next pattern is perfect for you because not only could you just grab that gift card, but you could quickly work up this mosaic gift card holder. And so it doesn't look like such a last minute gift. Attaching a tassel and a wooden bead allows you to even hang it up on the Christmas tree or tie it to a package. This uses worsted weight yarn in a size G 4mm hook. You can find this on MJ's Off the Hook Designs. Another quick and easy last minute gift is called the Amaze Me Soap Saver Bag or gift bag. I've never really used a soap cozy, but I've heard that it makes your soap last longer and gives you more sudsy bubbles. But you can also use this pattern as like a little gift pouch. You can put candy in there or little gemstones. You can complete this bag in less than an hour, so if you've got that party coming up this afternoon, crochet this up in no time. This uses worsted weight yarn and a 5mm size H hook. You can find this pattern on iloveknots.com. Another bag you could crochet is called the Illusion Squares Zippered Pouch. This is from Nikki's Homemade Crafts. You can store your crochet notions in there like hooks or scissors, stitch markers. And if you've never added a zipper to a crocheted item before, there is a video tutorial that comes with, so that's really handy. This pattern calls for a worsted weight yarn in a size G 4mm hook. Go get that pattern at Nikki's Handmade Crafts. This next pattern uses mosaic crochet as just that accent piece with other stitches to either side of it. It's called Mosaic Crochet Tablet Cover. There is a chain loop that wraps around this fun flower accent, and so you can close up this case to keep your tablet nice and safe. You're going to use worsted weight yarn in a size G 4mm hook, and you can find this pattern at Jera's Jamboree. Next up, we have the Mosaic Summer Tote. To make this tote extra sturdy, this pattern uses 2 strands of DK weight held together, but you can use worsted weight in a pinch. So you'll need that DK weight yarn in a size G 4mm hook. You can find this pattern at loopsandlove.com. I just imagine bringing this tote to the beach or something, putting all your swim gear in there. Perfect for summertime. Let's move into baskets. First up for the basket section, we have the Mosaic Hearts basket. This is one of my patterns. I use like a super bulky velvet yarn from Hobie and some faux fur for the accent there. This uses mosaic crochet worked in the round. What's nice about working in the round is you don't have to fasten off at the end. You just kind of keep your yarn on the inside of the basket. Since this uses super bulky yarn, it only has 20 rows. So you can just whip one of these up in practically no time to give as a gift, or you can use it as a Valentine's Day decoration. So cute. You'll need that yarn that I mentioned plus a size J 6mm hook. That pattern is free on my website. This next basket is from hookedonhomemadehappiness.com. It is the Mosaic Crochet basket. This one is also worked in the round like before, a nice simple motif. And if you love this motif, you'll be happy to know that there are 4 other home decor patterns that use this same motif. So you could create like a whole set as a gift or for your own house. You're gonna need worsted weight yarn in a size G 4mm hook. So there you have it. That was 19 quick and easy mosaic crochet patterns that you can make today using your stash or whatever fun yarns that you have lying around. All of these patterns will help you learn mosaic crochet before you tackle on a big project like one of my mosaic crochet blanket patterns. Let me know which one of these patterns was your favorite. Tell me down below in the comments. If you have another mosaic crochet pattern that's quick and easy, leave the link down below so we can all take a peek at it. Please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that little bell so that you're notified of any other yarn related content that I come out with. You guys are the best. Happy crocheting!